history of the Icelandic sheepdog reaches back as far as that of the Icelandic people. The original Viking settlers brought their farm animals and possessions with them when they first settled in Iceland. This included the sheepdog, which was extremely useful to them for gathering livestock. The Icelandic sheepdog's history is therefore intertwined with that of the land and the people of Iceland. From the very beginning, the dog was essential to the running of the farms, and a trusted friend and travelling companion. A natural watchdog, the Icelandic sheepdog gives an enthusiastic welcome when visitors come calling. In 1744, while travelling in Iceland, Eggert Ólafsson and Bjarni Pálsson describe a long-haired sheepdog having thin, short legs, tail carried upright, and small pointed muzzle, being of great help to the shepherds. Icelandic sheepdogs were later mentioned in most travel journals in Iceland. They were said to be indispensable on every farm, keeping the home meadows clear, rounding up sheep, and driving horses. For a time, the Icelandic sheepdog was in serious danger of extinction, and in the 1950s, purebred dogs had all but disappeared except on a few remote farms. A British nobleman and good friend to Iceland, the Honourable Mark Watson, took action to save what was left of the breed, and today it is no longer in danger. The Icelandic sheepdog is cheerful, friendly, inquisitive, and playful with a gentle disposition. It's particularly good with children and makes an excellent family dog. The Icelandic sheepdog is a hardy and agile herding dog that barks while it works. This makes it extremely useful for herding or driving livestock. Its use was perhaps even more obvious in the past, since the fencing of land only dates back to the beginning of the 20th century. The Icelandic sheepdog and its method of working evolved in relation to local conditions and the hard struggle for survival of the Icelandic people over the centuries. It was indispensable in finding and herding sheep in difficult terrain, and no less for driving horses and keeping them in line on long journeys. During the winter months, the Icelandic sheepdog watched over the sheep and kept them in the pastures. Today, the Icelandic sheepdog is often used for driving horses. It is very tenacious, energetic, and willing to work. Icelandic Sheepdog is a Nordic herding Spitz, slightly under medium size with prick ears and a curled tail. Seen from the side, the dog is rectangular. The length of the body from the point of the shoulder to the point of buttock is greater than the height it withers. The depth of the chest is equal to the length of the foreleg. The tail is high set, curled over, and touches the back. The expression is gentle, intelligent, and happy. There are two types of coat, long and short. Both types have a soft, thick undercoat with a longer outer coat, and are extremely weatherproof. There is a marked difference in appearance between the sexes. The head is strongly built, triangular when seen from above or the side. The stop is clearly defined, though neither steep nor high. The muzzle is well developed and slightly shorter than skull. The nasal bridge is straight. The ears are held erect and are of medium size, triangular with firm edges and slightly rounded tips. They are very mobile, reacting sensitively to sound and to the dog's mood. The eyes are of medium size, almond-shaped, and dark brown in color. Scissor bite. Complete dentition. A strong body, the length is in correct proportion to height and in harmony with the general appearance, with normal angulation. The shoulders are oblique and muscular. The back is straight, thighs broad and well muscled. When seen from the front, the forelegs are straight, parallel and strong. The front dew claws may be double. When seen from the back, the hind legs are straight, parallel and strong. Well-developed double dew claws are desirable. The feet are slightly oval, toes well arched and tight, with well-developed pads. The gait displays agility and endurance, with good driving action covering the ground effortlessly. On the short head variety, the outer coat is of medium length, fairly coarse, and with a thick, soft undercoat. The hair is shorter on the face, top of head, ears and front of legs. Longer on the neck, chest, back of forelegs, and back of thighs. The tail is bushy and the hair length is in proportion to the coat. On the long head variety, the outer coat is longer, shorter on the face, top of head, ears and front of legs, and longer behind the ears, on the neck, chest, behind the forelegs, back of thighs, and on the tail. The most common predominant colors are varying shades of tan, from cream to reddish brown. Chocolate brown and black. White always accompanies the predominant color. The most common white markings, which are often irregular, are a blaze or a part of the face. Collar, tip of tail, and socks of varying length. Lighter shading often occurs on the underside of the dog, from the throat to tip of tail. On tan and grey dogs, a black mask, black tips to the outer hairs, and even a few black hairs on the body are common. Tricolour dogs have white markings and traditional tan markings on the cheeks, over the eyes and on the legs. patches of the above colours on a white background is permitted. Several colours are permitted, but a single colour should always be predominant. Though life in Iceland has changed, Icelandic Sheepdog still has a significant role to play, both on the farm and as a valued member of the family. The Icelandic Sheepdog is an important part of Iceland's national heritage, a treasure that must be safeguarded for the future.
Jom.